620 WDAE, Dodgeball for a Cause. We're at the luxury box here. I'm here with last year's champions dethroned this year by this year's eventual champions. It's the Neverland Ranch Hands, as you can see here, a very good name, and defeated by, and I even asked those guys, it's a little bit unfair that they're kind of like a professional dodgeball team, kind of, right?
Oh, they paid the entry fee. We beat ourselves, really. We dropped a couple balls. Had we caught them, would have been different.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Talk about coming out here. It's obviously a great cause, and we want to support the people of Tampa Bay, and 620 does a great job putting it on. I mean, talk about why you guys got involved last year, and of course this year wanted to come back, defend the championship.
Obviously, it is a great cause. We need to help out the families of the fallen officers. We love them. We'll help them do anything we can from here on out. But we just wanted to get together and do something fun. It's nice to get your nerves on edge a little bit and feel like you're actually performing in a professional capacity, although it's far from that.
Yeah, it's a great event. I mean, a lot of people come out and watch. We haven't played dodgeball since probably 5th grade, and to get together and raise the money for the fallen officers' families is just awesome.
And here we are again at the luxury box. It's the after party here from the 620 WDAE, Dodgeball for a Cause. And again, last year's champions did a good job this year, but fall just a little bit short. Assume we'll see you again next year, though.
Absolutely, yeah.
Would we possibly change the shirts after a loss? Would we go? Are we superstitious at all? Do we need new jerseys now that the Neverland Ranch Hands are only 1 for 2?
No, I mean, because next year will be 2 for 3. What we need to do is not practice, because practice is for people without talent.
That's why I do this raw. I just roll in, and that's what we do. We'll be right back right here on your home for live streaming sports. All right, we're still at the after party over here at the luxury box. I'm here with 6 guys, 12 balls. They did very well today, got all the way to the Elite 8, and fell just a little bit short of a championship. But again, the guys who won were ringers, so you don't see them at the after party. They're obviously not local. They flew in from out of state, and they did a hell of a job. But these guys did well as well. How you guys did over there at the St. Pete Times Forum for the 620 WDAE Dodgeball for a Cause?
Well, for 6 guys that didn't see a dodgeball until about 10 a.m. this morning, we did pretty good. We tried to figure out the rules. We finally figured it out about 3rd game in, and then we faced a team that traveled about 1,300 miles to face us. So if you're going to lose, you might as well lose to a travel team.
And if you're going to lose, you might as well lose to the eventual champions, as you guys did, as the Neverland Ranch Hands also did. We talked to those guys, but over here, talk a little bit about your role on the team and how did these guys do. And you're looking pretty sweaty here, like you've had a rough day. I mean, you put it all in today, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a long day, and we tried really hard, and these were great teammates. I couldn't have done it without them, and we did our best. The final weight, I think, is a good number out of 120, but next year we'll be back, and I think we're going to do better next year.
Now, I said I had to ask the tough questions, guys. I mean, we noticed a lot of the teams had balls in the title of the team. I mean, do you think next year you might switch it up, maybe go with a new name? Do you think, maybe by going with the balls concept like a lot of other teams did, that maybe that hampered you at all?
Well, that's a good thought. We actually thought about that when we were in the registration line.
All right, I'm here with Wayne from Wayne's Roofing. He sponsored the Brandon Boys team. The Brandon Boys did very well, and towards the end of the day, we saw a much-anticipated matchup. There'd been a little bit of trash talk between the Brandon Boys and the Dodge Fathers, and you guys did meet in, what was it, the round of 16, right?
Yeah.
Round of 8. I think it was the round of 8 we beat the Dodge Fathers in the round of 8. So talked a little noise to our boys, but our boys responded pretty well.
Yeah, obviously, Telly Savalas, he pulled a calf right there in the last minute, talking a lot of trash, but the Brandon Boys did prevail. With the home crowd, God bless Brandon. The fans come out, support the community, and this is all about the fallen officers. And I really love the support that Brandon brought out to the St. Pete community. We live in Brandon, but we come, it's across the bridge love. You gotta love it. The dodgeball tournament's a great atmosphere, it's a great time, and you gotta love the Brandon Boys. What do you think?
Absolutely. I was a little worried. Those guys looked pretty intimidating over there from the Dodge Fathers. They told me more than, I believe, twice today that they were looking forward to meeting the Brandon Boys. So I was wondering how you guys were going to come out, but you dominated those guys.
Well, but when Telly Savalas, he was flexing, I think it was Wednesday, he was out front doing some push-ups in front of the fire department, flexing up, getting golden. But when it came down to it Saturday, you got to produce. You know, flexing in front of a mirror is different. When it comes down to be Dodgeball's champs, we're in third place. Third place out of what? What was it?
128 teams.
You know,
Not bad.
it's a great showing for Brandon, and it's a great showing for support for the St. Pete fallen officers. I mean,
All credit goes to Independent. They were a good dodgeball team. No ifs or buts about it. But you know what? We're gonna learn this. We're gonna use it as a learning experience. We're coming back next year. We're gonna come back stronger next year, and we got something for Independent. And you know what? We hope we see the Dodge Fathers in the first round next year, so that we can just get rid of them and they're done with.
I wish the Dodge Fathers went, learned the rules, boy. But I tell you, boy, a lot of fans were a little upset. You know, you're supposed to stay inside the yellow lines and don't throw over the pink line. You know, I mean, it's easy to understand, but it was a great event, an awesome event.
And we hope Mr. Clean, Telly Savalas, is doing okay now.
I apologize. His sitcom got cut in 1980 after 3 years, and James Garner took over.
Now we just got done talking to the guys from 6 guys, 12 balls.
6 guys, 11 balls.
You know what it should have been? We talked about that. That might have been an advantage if they had named it that, because then you got the other team spending the whole game wondering which one is the guy. Who's the guy? So, but anyways, they guaranteed a run to the finals next year. Are you guys as bold to guarantee a championship a year from today?
I guarantee just an outpouring of brand support, and we're gonna come. We're gonna represent, and win or lose, it's all about the cops. It's all about our fallen officers. It's all about St. Pete, and it's a love for the community.
The last thing I'd like to say to them is, look, if they want to play us first round 2 instead of the other team, we'll make them 6 guys and no balls, and we'll be done with it.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. And it was a great day and a great event for the fallen officers of St. Pete. And again, we're out here at the luxury box for the after party. We're going to get out of here, but it was a great time. No matter who the champion is a year from now, we'll be doing a great thing once again. 620 WDAE will, when they do this again for fallen officers of the Tampa Bay community. And hopefully next year we won't have fallen officers. We can do it for some of the ones we've lost in the past. We don't have to lose any more a year from today. But we are sure 620 will be doing this whether we lose any officers or not. Hopefully we won't, and we can do this for some we've already lost, unfortunately. We know 620 WDAE will do it again next year for the great men and women of the Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg communities, and we hope we'll be back with them again. We're sure we will, right here on your home for live streaming sports at Tampa Bay. This is TLSTV.com.